Hi, welcome to Ford Digitals. This is Michaels. I'm the product manager for Ford Digitals of Singapore. In this video, I will introduce to you our WhatsApp web systems. This WhatsApp web system is among the four communication system that we have. So it depends on your what kind of message you are sending and your budgets. We have four communication systems here. The first one will be the SMS web-based systems. This is the most professionals. It's used by most of the companies where you can send like 200,000 SMS per hours and it will shows your company name as the sender ID. The second will be the SMS hardware desktop systems. Well, this one is the offline systems. It's for small use and it's using the SIM card to send. And the third one will be the WhatsApp web-based systems, which is I'm going to introduce to you in this video. And the fourth one will be the WhatsApp desktop softwares. It's for the small usage and it's linked to your own handphone. Feel free to look at other videos of these four services that we have. Now I'm going to show it to you why you need to use these WhatsApp web-based systems, or we call it the centralized WhatsApp web-based systems. Well, you can't use your mobile phone for the WhatsApp business use, all right? Because most of the mobile phone WhatsApps, all right, you'll be handled by only one person. You'll be carried by only one person all the times. So if you have a lot of staff, you're unable to run the business properly. So you need a system where it's a centralized WhatsApp service, all right, where everybody can log in and they can access, they can read all the incoming WhatsApp and they can reply the customers from anywhere in the world. So everybody can just access from everywhere. They can work from home, they can work from overseas, they can work from anywhere, and they can just check all the incoming support, sales inquiries, and they can reply the customers. So if you have a lot of staff that work from anywhere in the world, they work from home to the office, then you need this centralized WhatsApp service. The second reason is if you use just the normal handphone for business, they can just delete the messages. They can delete all the incoming and all the outgoing messages. So there's no accountability here. Now, for these web-based centralized systems, nobody able to delete all the messages. Then if you use a mobile phone for WhatsApp for business, you're unable to export out the data. While in this system, you're able to export out the data easily into the Excel. And well, if you use a mobile phone for WhatsApp business, you're unable to have the auto reply functions. While this web-based system, you have the generic auto reply and a custom auto reply, which I'm going to show it to you. Let's go. So to log into our SMS and WhatsApp portals, you just go to these portals and you just log in using the username and password that we set up then for you. So once you log in, on the left menu you can see here there is a WhatsApp and there is a SMS functions. In this video I'm going to share with you these WhatsApp functions. So as you can see here, you can log in from anywhere in the world and you can check all the incoming WhatsApps, all right, and you can reply the customers, right? So all your team can work together in these centralized WhatsApp systems, all right. Now in this WhatsApp service there are WhatsApp chat and there is a template send. These are totally two different services. I'm going to explain to you. So we're going to start with the chat first. So the chat functions is basically is for for the customers, for the publics to WhatsApp to you first. So they're going to WhatsApp to you for sales, inquiries, support, feedback, whistleblowers, submission of document, lucky draw, you name it. So they will WhatsApp to you first, all right? And you can reply them with auto reply or manual reply, anything that you want, all right? So the rules here is somebody must WhatsApp to you first. So you just need to publish this QR code. So this is the quick link. It's a shortcut for somebody to WhatsApp to you. So they no need to save your contact first and to WhatsApp to you. You just give them this QR code, all right? So like the Ford Digital's website, all right? Let me show it to you. So as you can see here, if you go to the Ford Digital website, if you go to the contact us, you're able to see we put the WhatsApp QR code here. So whoever wants to contact us, they just scan the QR code and they can WhatsApp to us directly. All right. So go back to here. So you can just publish this QR code, or you can just give this link. All right, in your emails, in the SMS. All right, they can just click and they can WhatsApp to you directly. Right. So these numbers, right, we can activate any numbers of yours. It's either it's a landline numbers or it's a mobile numbers. All right. So we can activate any numbers as far as the number is active, and we can make a call one time for the OTP activations. All right. So let's do a demo right now. All right. So let me use a phone to scan this QR code, and we send a message. All right. So that's it. I send a message to these numbers. All right. So as you can see here, all right. Now, so once somebody WhatsApp to your numbers, all right, you will receive in these portals. All right. You can see here the system will able to detect the name, so you do not have to ask for the name. All right. And this is the auto reply function. So I'm going to open the conversation history. I just click and you can see here these are the conversation history. All right. So these are the incoming WhatsApp, and the system, there is auto reply function here. So we can create the auto reply here in the generic auto reply. So you can create the whatever as long as you want, right? The auto reply. So as far as there is a SMS, there is a WhatsApp come in, and it will auto reply to them. So they will receive the auto replies once on in one day. All right. So they will not receive the second auto reply in the same day. So this is the auto reply. You can even put the image, all right, or the PDF attachment. All right. Let me show it to you here. Let me give me a second here. All right. Here we go. All right. So I send in, hi, I need a support, and I get the auto reply. As you can see here, the auto reply is with the image and all the text here. So you can set the generic auto reply here. All right. We also have the custom auto reply. I'm going to show it to you later on. So go back to the chat. All right. As you can see here, you can see all the chatting, all the history here. All right. And as I told you before, all right, there's no delete button here. All right. So, well, it's very good. All right. So all the incoming, all the outgoings. All right. So there is always a accountabilities. All right. So everybody can always see the history of the chat. All right. Okay. And you can easily export out all the conversations by just click at the export button, and instantly it will be saved into the Excel format. That easy. You can export out archive all conversation history. All right. And if you want to reply back to uh, you want to reply back to them. All right. This is the conversation history. All right. You can easily export out in seconds. All right. Okay. So you can see here. All right. Now, so if you want to reply, all right, you can just click the quick reply. Okay. Then I receive it here, as you can see. Or you can just reply from the conversation history here. You can attach your pictures or the PDF files as well. All right, that's it. All right. So this is a chat functions. All right. Now let's talk about the custom auto reply here. So the custom auto reply is a special kind of reply where you can create a special code, for example, RMBs, all right, Wi-Fi's. So you do not want to give people a free Wi-Fi password until they WhatsApp to you, all right. So you just create a code, special code called Wi-Fi, and this is the answers, all right. You can create whatever code, whatever answers, whatever code, whatever answers here, as you can see here, all right. Okay. So when somebody WhatsApp with they match the code, for example, so I WhatsApp in Wi-Fi, then I will get the auto reply. All right, USD, then I get the auto replies. All right, so this is the custom auto reply. So this is the WhatsApp chat functions. All right, so you can use it for all kind of purposes where your customer will contact you first, and then you can reply them manually, or you set the auto reply. So your staff can work from anywhere in the world. So for example, you are stationed in Singapore, but your support line, your support customer service is in, let's say, Malaysia or the Philippines or India, all right? So they do not have to station in Singapore as well. They can just sit in Philippines, and then they can just walk from there and reply all the customers, all right? It's perfect for sales, support, booking, reservations, all right? Then you can, just entertain the customers, all right, from anywhere in the world, all right? It's very, very powerful here, all right? So this is the chat functions, all right? The generic auto reply and the custom auto reply. We also have the API to integrate it for you to integrate into your applications, all right? So you can reply the customers, all right, from your own applications, all right, and we can push to your servers, push to your site the incoming WhatsApps, all right. So we can push to you live, and you can use the API to reply back to the customers through the API here. So you do not have to always use these web portals, all right. So you can use your own applications or whatever chat application that you have, all right. Now, then let's come to the second functions. All right, it's a template send. All right. Now this template send is basically is like a broadcast. All right. So this one, the rules is you do not have to wait for somebody to WhatsApp to you first, like the chat. Well, the chat is somebody must WhatsApp to you first, then you can reply back to them within 24 hours period. For the broadcast, all right, so this one you can send to your customer, whoever you want to send to first, but always remembers, all right, it's not recommended to use this service for marketing especially of promotional messages, because the recipients can easily block and report you, all right. So you have to make sure that, well, you're going to send to your own members or your customers, right? And we don't really recommend you to use WhatsApp for marketing. It's a perfect tools for you to broadcast notification, OTP, reservation, booking, invoices, and so on. All right, as far as not marketing. If you want to send marketings, we recommend you to use the SMS services, because the SMS, the recipient unable to click, block, and report. All right. So if the WhatsApp, if there are too many people's block and report your message, your numbers, your quota, the ratings will drop. So WhatsApp will not allow you to send too many WhatsApps broadcasts per day, right? By default, they will give you 1,000 quota per day. You can do the broadcast of 1,000 contacts per day. But if there are many people block and report you, that quota will drop to 250 per day, and it will be eventually suspended. But if your rating is good, from 1,000 it will increase to 10,000 per day, and eventually unlimited. That's why you have to be careful when you do the broadcast using this template send. All right. Now, so what is this template send? So basically, you can do the broadcast. You can do the broadcast through this WhatsApp. All right. But it's unlike the SMS where you can just type and send. All right. In SMS, you can see you can just type any message and you can just do the broadcast. All right, so you can type in any message that you want. All right, okay. So SMS is pretty much is the free text. All right, but for the WhatsApp broadcast, all right, you have to use approved templates. Now, so this is the generic template. All right, so when we set up your account, we will give you this kind of the approved generic template that you can use it to send most of the notifications. All right, now so this is called the variables where you need to personalize letters. All right, I'm going to show it to you shortly. All right, so this template is once you approve, all right, you can reuse and reuse and reuse again. All right, okay, and you can apply your own template as well. All right, so you just give us your template and we apply. All right, usually it will take just within the same day or at least 1 or 2 days it will get approved, and then once it's approved you will be a link to your account and you can select the template and then you can use that template. All right, okay, but well, most of the people they find that this generic this kind of generic template is good enough for you to send all kind of notifications, right? Okay. Now, but for examples, all right, I'm going to select this template, and I'm going to key in the. So you have to populate all of these, all right, by just simply copy and paste, all right. So as you can see here, all right, the first column here is the mobile numbers, all right, okay. So you can just copy and paste from your Excels, for example, 1,000 numbers, all right, okay. That's simple, all right, okay. Now for this demo right now, I'm going to copy these numbers, all right, and I'm going to broadcast to these numbers. I'm select this template, copy and paste these numbers, all right. I'm going to key in another numbers, all right. So this is the mobile numbers columns, all right. So you can just copy and paste, and you can see here there are 3 variables for this template, all right. So your template can have 1 variables, 2 variables, 3 variables, up to 12 variables. All right, it's up to you. All right. Now, for example, this is another template with the 4 variables. All right. So I'm going to use this template first. All right. Now, so the first variables, as you can see here in this template, all right, is called from. All right. So I will populate with 4 digits, and I'm going to tick these buttons. That means everybody will receive the same variables content, 4 digits, right? And the second variables you can see here, dear, all right. So it's obvious, it's a name, all right. So I'm going to put the examples here, Mike, and this is Jim. That's examples, all right. And this is the third variables, all right. I'm going to populate here, all right. So this is the announcement, so you can put whatever you want, all right. It's a free text here, all right. So you can put there, for examples, let me see, there is fire drills today at 3 p.m. Please evacuate, all right, at that time. So this is just examples, and I want everybody receive the same variables. I just stick this one as well. Now that's all. So this is how you're going to populate all the data, all right. So what you need to do is you just click add to finalists here. That's it. So once you add your finalists, the system will mail merge all the variables for you, and you can check first if everything is good. All right, 4 digits mic. All right. So you can see here is the same variable for the first variable. The second variables is different, and the third variables are the same. All right. Okay. So that's it. All right. Okay. And it's ready. When everything is good, you just click send. That's all. It's done. Now, as you can see here, I received a message from 4 digits, dear Mike, please add this note, right? So I'm going to select a different variables here. All right, this one with the 4 variables. There's a fourth variables. So I'm going to put the fourth variables. Please open the windows. I'm going to put the same for everybody and add to finalists. All right, and I'm going to send again. Done. That's all. So as you can see here, all right, this is the 4 variable, these 3 variables, right? So you can apply your own templates, all right? So it might cost you $10 to apply a new templates, all right? Okay, but you can just use this generic templates, all right? So you can use it for all kind of scenario, all right? Now, so we can also apply for you templates with buttons. It's very good. It's very nice, and there are three type of buttons. I'm going to show it to you here in our website. You can see here. Oh, by the way, so after you do the broadcast, right? Okay, you can go to the send log template logs. All right, so this is where you're going to see all the logs here. All right. Okay. Now you can see here. All right. You can see the summary here. Well, I sent four messages. There are two unique numbers. That means there are two different numbers. All right. And there's only one person replied, and there's another person that haven't replied yet. Right. You can see here. So you can use this system for emergency purposes. So, all right. So if you broadcast an emergency message, all right, to let's say 200 of your staff, and you just wait for 10 minutes or 5 minutes, and you just see how many people replied and how many people haven't replied yet. All right. Now here we have a very good shortcut for you. You can click resend again. You will resend all the non-replied. That's mean those who have not replied to you. That's mean they have not acknowledged the situation. They do not know the situations of the emergency. All right. Okay. You can try to send to them again. You can try to hit them again. All right. You just click this, and then it will resend to all of them again for those who have not replied. And you can easily export out all. You can export out the all the logs, and you can export out all those who has replied, and you can export out all who has not replied to you. So yes, you can use this system for the emergency purposes. All right, and you expect them to reply back to you, to acknowledge to your message. All right. Now go back to this template send. All right. Now, so we have another kind of templates, right, where you can put the buttons. So there are three type of buttons you can put. All right. The first buttons is the call buttons. All right. So when you send to them, and then below there is a special button. When they click, it will make a call to you. And there's another buttons is the hyperlinks. You can link to anything, right, to the website, your apps, and so on, right? Now this is good because, all right, if you send to somebody that they never save your contacts, or you never have a chat conversation history before, they might, if you put the hyperlink in the content, they might not be able to click at the link until they save your contacts or they reply to you. All right, but if you give them the button like this, all right, they're able to click and it will go to your website. All right, you can link to anything. You can link to YouTube. You can link to the PDF files. All right, anything. All right. Then we we also have another buttons. All right, which is the reply buttons. That's mean they just click and it will reply back to you, so they do not have to type the message themselves. So you can ask them, are you coming or I'm not coming, all right, to have a confirmations. All right, come, let's do a demo right now. So I'm going to send a message again. All right, so I have the buttons here. All right, so I'm going to put the same numbers. All right, and the same, I put this is from Fort Digitals. So you just follow the templates, the templates format. And dear Mike, this is the second variables. All right, are you coming to the party? Please click the button below. All right, so this is the variables, right? I'm going to add to finalist. I'm going to click send button. All right, send. Now let's have a look what will looks like. As you can see here, there's a special button here below. All right, so this is the reply buttons. So they can click I'm coming, I'm not coming. For example, they click at the I'm coming. So it's a reply directly to you. And all the replies will come into the chat box here. All right, you can see here. So these are all the replies. So actually, they just click at the buttons, all right, and they can reply back to you. Now, once they reply back to you, that means they will the chatting has started, and you can start to chat with them. All right, you can reply them anything, so you do not have to send them through the broadcast again. All right, as far as they WhatsApp to you first, now you can reply back to them anything. All right, that's all. This is how it works. All right, so the chat and the template send basically, well, it's link each other's. All right, so that's it. All right, so this is the buttons. All right, with the what we is a template with the reply buttons. All right, I'm going to show it to you another buttons. All right, okay, where it has the call functions and the what we call the hyperlink functions. Right, so the same. I'm going to copy and paste. All right, and same message. All right, okay. Well, for example, so you put there, we have a new launch. Click below to contact us or visit our website. This is just examples, right? I'm going to add to the final list and I click send. Now, I'm going to show it to you how it looks like. Now you can see this message, all right? There is a visit Fort Digital and there's a call Fort Digitals, all right? So if I click, it will go to the website, and if I click this one, it will make a call, all right, using your phone calls, right? Now, so this is a special templates, right? So you can apply a templates with these kind of buttons, the reply buttons or the call buttons or the hyperlink buttons, all right? Now, so that's it, all right? So this is the broadcast, and as you can see here, all right, we also have the API for you to integrate into your applications, all right, to automate the sending to broadcast, all right. So we have uh, all the guides here, all right. Okay, so you just need to insert the templates ID or the templates code, all right. You can find the codes from here, and with all the variables, all right, you can see here with all the variables 1 and 2 and 3 and so on. So you just execute this API and you can do the broadcast. So you can even attach image or PDF files like the invoicings, the monthly invoicings. All right, so that's it. All right, so that's all. So now let's talk about how it charge. All right, okay. So the good news is for the chat. All right, okay. So you will be charged only one time for the whole conversation for the whole days. All right, so at this moment of this video made, all right, so it will cost only like X cents, Singapore X cents for the whole conversations. That's mean the first, for examples, all right, so for this, the first message come in, you'll be charged X cents, Singapore dollars, all right, and you auto reply back to them is free, and you reply back to them manually is free. They reply to you is free, is free, is free, all right, for the whole days. So you only will be charged the next day, all right. So they follows the 24 hours calendars, all right, okay, the timing. So you will only be charged the next day conversations again, all right. So for the whole day today, it's only X cents. Well, that's very cheap, all right. So that's very affordable, all right. Now then for the template send, all right, so you will be charged according to the pricing here. For example, this template you're going to send, it will cost you X cents as well. All right, so that's all. All right, so it's a very powerful business tools, all right, for you to do the for your customers to contact you for sales support, all right, booking reservations, all right, and you can reply them from anywhere in the world. You can, well, basically access from anywhere, and then all your stuff can work together. All right, okay. Now I'm going to show it to you right now another function, which is the address book. All right, so this is another very powerful, right? So if you do not want to, when you do the template send, all right, you do not want to copy and paste, you can create the groups as well. All right, address book. All right, so for examples, right, so you can create a groups. All right, so please create a group. For examples, you create a group called this let's say human resource. All right, okay, or you can call it internal staff. All right, Okay, then you just select public so you can share with your sub account. All right, I'm going to share with you about the sub account. All right, as you can see here, I created a group called internal staff. All right, and there are 0 members here. So I'm going to go to the contacts, and then I'm going to copy and paste. All right, we like to give you the copy and paste, so you can just copy and paste 1,000 numbers. All right, okay, 200 numbers. All right, or just one numbers. All right, okay, and you put the name here. All right, so for example, so I'm going to key in another numbers. All right, so I put a gym, and you can put an additional, for examples, their departments. All right, okay, this is just examples. And right, so I'm going to import them into the internal staff group. So you select the group and you put the mobile numbers, the name, and the HR. The same, you add to the finalists. They will mail merge for you, and you just click save. That's all done. So if you go to the address book, you go to the groups. You can see here you have 2 members inside the group. All right. So if you click at the groups, all right, you can see all the staff name here. All right, you can delete or edit. All right. So now you're going to go to the template send, and you can, for example, send this template. All right, but this time I do not want to copy and paste the mobile numbers. All right, so I can search the group. All right, so I just search the group name staff. I find the group. Here we go, internal staff, 2 contacts. So once I click, all right, okay, all the members will appear here, all the contacts will appear here. All right, as well as the name. All right, but however, this name is not in this box. All right, it will be in the second variable. So I just cut and then I just paste it here. All right, that's all. And then you just populate the rest of the variable as per normals. All right, so these are 3 templates. This is 3 variables template. All right, 1, 2, 3. All right, and add to the final list, and you can send as per usual. All right. Oh, so sorry. So you have to tick this one to make it all the same, and you click send. Done. That's all. All right. So this is the address book. All right. Now I'm going to share with you about the sub account right now. All right. So we allow you, if you go to the under the user management, you can see here you can create the sub users. All right. So you can create yourself. You set yourself your own username and password for your own stuff. We allow you to create up to 5 sub users. All right. If you need more, contact us. There will be additional charges. All right. So every sub users, there will be the usernames. This is just examples. This is another sub users created. All right. Okay. So now I'm going to log out, and I'm going to log in. All right. Using these sub users. All right. Now, so once the sub users, all right, they can go to the chat as usual. All right. Okay. Then they can reply the customers. All right. For examples, I'm going to reply the customers. All right. Okay. Do you need reservations? All right. I'm going to send to the customers. All right. All right. You can see here the customer receive it. All right. Now you can see here, all right, the name here, it will be the sub account username, while this one is the main account username. So as a management, you can trace who replied to customers. So there is accountability here. So if somebody made a mistake, all right, you can check who replied wrongly to the customers. All right. So everybody will have their own login and they can reply the customers. All right. Okay. And there is a trace, there is a history here. All right. Okay. So who replied who? All right. But for the customer side, they do not know that actually there are 2 or 3 staff actually replying them. All right. So they only know that, well, there's only one reply. All right. You can see all the reply, but they do not know actually behind the scene. All right. There are 2 staff actually helping them, right? Okay, so this is a very good functions, right? Okay, so you can trace, there's a accountability here, you can trace who replied what. All right, so I'm going to log out now. Okay, I'm going to log in again as the main users here. All right, so that's it. So these are the very powerful centralized WhatsApp systems. All right, okay, so do contact us, all right, for the account setup and all the complete pricings. All right, okay, and we can set up for you almost instant. All right. So to set up this WhatsApp service, all right, we uh, you can use your own numbers to activate your own numbers. It can be the using the landline, your office number start with 6, or the using your mobile number start with 9 or 8. All right, but the numbers must not be activated in another device like your phone. All right, so you have to deactivate the numbers from the WhatsApp phone first before we can activate here. All right. And all right, for the WhatsApp, we need to use the Meta or the Facebook business account. All right, so you can use Fort Digital's account if you need to set up this account very urgently. All right, or you can set up using your own Meta account. All right, that's very important if you want to show your company name and so on. All right, so let us know. All right, and then we will help you. All right, feel free to check out our another videos of us to explain about the SMS web-based systems, the SMS hardware systems. All right, and this is the video for this one, and another services is the WhatsApp for desktop software. All right, this is another good solutions of the WhatsApp where you will do the broadcast using your own current numbers. So you do not have to apply a new numbers. All right. So you use your current numbers to do the broadcast to your own contacts. All right. So do have a look at that video and do contact us. All right. And we will help assist you. All right. So you can contact us. All right. From our website, you go to the contact us page and you can just WhatsApp to us here. All right. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Bye bye.